Hey guys, what's going on? Kind of excited. I want to show you guys a really awesome network management software that a buddy of mine's put me onto. It's called Observium. It's really lightweight. It's a Linux distro you can download and you just literally install it into a virtual box and put it in your network, and there you go. It is it's pretty awesome. Uh, Show you the network that I got this running on right now. It's currently monitoring this whole entire topology. The only thing that I got loaded in there right now is just my hardware unit. This is a mix between GNS theory and software, but right now all my hardware stuff is loaded in via SNMP, and I tell you, like, this is pretty cool. A lot of them do this, but I think this is awesome. You can go in and set up a geographical area for the routers to persist in my lab. I just got, mock areas that I simulate: New York, Georgia, Texas, or whatever the case is, depending on wherever my equipment is. So show you guys that. Um, just wanted to get into what really some of the stuff that kind of blew me away with it. Get into the devices. I got a lot going on my network here, so it may seem a little may seem a little slow there, but so you can see these are all my equipment. I got some Junipers and a bunch of Cisco's and my Juniper router that's participating. And then when I go here, you can go to JX1. It's pretty cool. You can see the interface overview of the traffic statistics, the net flow statistics, and all that stuff. You can see routing instances. You can see what interfaces are doing what. Oh man, like I said, there's just so much with the software, and once I learn a little bit more, I can show you guys some tutorials, make a request on what you want to see or something. But here's some graphs that you can get, processes running on the router, user logins, users logged in. Like I said, it's pretty cool, man. You can get really intense statistics from the router, and if you're throwing this into a live network that you're monitoring, you can really get some optimization information if you wanted to really help out with your day-to-day task and network management. Um, you can see the graphs. I'm gonna go to ports. Um, Take it a second. See, and this is really what's cool. So you can see the bits per second that's happening on the ports. That's the FXP port. I'll show you one of my Ethernet ports. E7 should be up and running. So fast 7 here. So you can see, between all the logical interfaces, how much bandwidth is being used packed per second. Um, like I said, man, this is pretty dang awesome. For what and it'll tell you the neighbors on it, which is up, which ones are down. So right now, multi-layer switch 32, just for sake of power consumption, I don't have that last switch is 3550 running, so that's down. You can kind of see that from multiple areas within the monitoring software. What's up, what's down. Those interfaces are down right now. It'll tell you the conflicting neighbors. Man, you got your ARP table here. You can show what your ARP entries are. Your forwarding database. If you was a switch, you can see your MAC address table here. Go back to routing. So you can right now I got OSPF running on this Juniper. So you can see the OSPF stuff. Go into the Cisco. Go back to devices here. And you see the device is rebooted. I turned my hardware off, so this server stays on since it's a VM here. This is actually the server itself. It's sitting on a virtual machine on my other computer, so that usually stays on. So it catches my turns on and my up downs statuses for the routers, which is pretty cool. Um, and based off of here, some router one is a Cisco router. Yeah, because I wanted to get one that's doing BGP, so I can show that. Router 2 should be doing BGP. So we got router 2 here, which is doing routing. And you see, like I said, you can. This is awesome. You got the IBGP statuses and you got the EBGP statuses. You can see which is down. I'm using fake autonomous systems, so this I didn't know it even did this. This is pretty cool. It looks like it got a couple. It got the AS. So your autonomous systems for BGP, you have your private and public. For my lab, I have simulated public ASs for my ISP, and it actually went and pulled out what the ISP's autonomous system is, and this happens to be level 3 communication. So that's pretty awesome. I didn't know that it did that. So yeah, that's the you can get an inventory. You can look at your OSPF information, your VRF information if you got VRFs configured on the router. Um, Man, these are the VRFs that I got going here. It'll tell you the routes that's happening within that VRF. It tells you all the OSPF information for your OSPF neighbors. So like I said, it's just a pretty intense piece of software, server software on. So I definitely recommend getting it. Observium. Just search it on Google, you'll find it. TurnkeyLinux.com has a download link for it. Uh, Actually, yeah. So Turnkey Linux has a download link for it. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, but that's Observium, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.